is meant by that is very simple, that the Congress manifesto is a manifestation of what the Muslim League had promised its electorate decades back. And the reason I'm saying this is because of a few facts which I need to bring forth to your audience. What does the Congress manifesto say, Padmaja? The Congress manifesto says we want to protect the personal rights of minorities. Point number one. I want to ask one question. We have the Hindu Marriage Act of 1955, which is codified. We have the Hindu Succession Act of 1956, which is codified. We have the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1936, which is codified. We have the Christian Divorce Act of 1869 and Christian Marriage Act of 1872, which is codified. What is not codified? What is not codified is the Muslim Personal Law, the Sharia Act of 1937. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that when the Congress talks of protecting the personal laws of minorities, it is not talking about the Parsi communities, it is not talking about Christians, it is not talking about Jains or Buddhists, it is not talking about Hindus, because all the personal laws of these communities are codified. It is clearly a reference to the Muslim community which the Congress wants to mollycoddle. That is my point number one. Point number two, 9th of December 2006, this clip of ex-Prime Minister Manmohan Singh is out there in the public domain, where he first says that minorities, especially Muslim minorities, need to be empowered so that they can share equitably in the fruits of development. So far, so good. He immediately, within 10 seconds, or rather should I say within 5 seconds, says they should also have the first claim on resources. Is that not polarizing? Is that not communal? If the Prime Minister has only shown a mirror to the Congress party, if the Prime Minister has only shown a mirror to his ex-counterpart from the Congress, Manmohan Singh, why is an entire cabal led by Rahul Gandhi rattled? When Rahul Gandhi says, "Hum Shakti ka vinash kar denge."
We will not go to Shakti because this will go on. I want to again draw you back to what we are discussing today. What Dr. Manmohan Singh said was more than a decade ago, and n number of debates have been had. And he has gone to the electorate and faced the consequences, presumably. My question is, today, when the BJP and the Prime Minister talk about the Congress's declaration of redistribution of wealth, where is the issue of Mangal Sutra coming in? I actually want to play out for you and the viewers what Rahul Gandhi actually said about this promise of redistribution of wealth, and then answer. Let's listen.
हमने वायदा किया है कि जैसे ही हमारी सरकार आएगी, जो हमने तेलंगाना में किया, जाति जनगणना को हम पूरे देश में इंप्लीमेंट कर देंगे। देश का एक्सरे कर देंगे, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। पिछड़े वर्ग को, दलितों को, आदिवासियों को, गरीब जनरल कास्ट के लोगों को, माइनॉरिटीज को पता लग जाएगा कि इस देश में उनकी भागीदारी कितनी है।
Nowhere does the manifesto or Rahul Gandhi said that women with Mangal Sutra will have it taken away and given to people who are infiltrators or have too many children. Where did that come from, Sanju Verma?
Where did that come from? Are you kidding me? Let's look at one state, for example. I'll give you a specific example. Let's take the state of West Bengal. In 2011, and I'm quoting from the census figures of 2011, the state of West Bengal had a Muslim population of 2.1 crore. Today, the state of West Bengal, in barely 12-13 years, the Muslim population stands, as per provisional census numbers, at 3.2 crore, which means 52% jump in the population of West Bengal. And out of the total population of 9.5 crore, you have 3.2 crore Muslims, which means in Bengal, 34% of the total population is Muslims. That is not something that I'm against. What I'm against is that this jump from 2.1 crore to 3.2 crore in the last 11 or 12 or 13 years has not been organic. It has happened because of Rohingyas being mollycoddled, being given citizenship status. It is because of infiltrators from Bangladesh coming in and having a free run. Have you forgotten a few hours back Mamata Banerjee's speech? Please don't forget to vote for the Trinamool Congress. If you vote for the BJP, they will implement the CAA. You will lose your Aadhaar card. You will lose your ration card. This is Mamata Banerjee at a public rally. Rather than asking the BJP why BJP is troubled, the question should be asked of the dot alliance. Why is it polarizing the electorate by saying that the CAA is anti-Muslims?
No, we have spoken of CAA. Today I will again press you on this. where does the manifesto say that money will be... See, we can argue about the merits of the idea of wealth distribution. On its own, it is a flawed concept. But on the issue of saying that specifically from women who are wearing Mangal Sutra, their gold will be taken and will be given to those who are infiltrators. Let me ask you, Tushar Gupta, where is this idea coming from? Before any questions are asked of anyone else, at least the basis of this claim needs to be clear.
Good evening, Padmaja. Look, the first chapter of the Congress's manifesto is about equity. Somehow Rahul Gandhi believes that he can double up as Karl Marx and usher a redistribution of wealth to ensure equity in India. That is not how it works, because Rahul Gandhi is basing his entire solution on caste census. He's not basing it on economic inequality. He's saying, I want a caste census so as to understand what economic inequality looks like, and that is where the problem is. He's not saying, I will usher in more opportunities for people of the economically backward communities. His entire argument is based on a caste census. So first he wants to tear down the social fabric of India to the last shred and then talk about redistribution. Now my simple question, Padmaja, to the Congress representatives is, how will this redistribution happen? Because the manifesto throws no clarity in the equity chapter, which is the first chapter.
You are talking about wealth redistribution and its economic wisdom. Tushar Gupta, I am going to ask you very bluntly, is this a dog whistle? Because when you start invoking certain imagery of infiltrators, of log jinke bacche zyada hain, as opposed to Stridhan and Mangal Sutra, the binary is very clear. Is this a dog whistle?
No, the dog whistle is what Rahul Gandhi is doing. Isn't not dog whistle when Rahul Gandhi says, मैं X-ray करूंगा देश का, पूरा कास्ट सेंसस होगा, दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी होगा. समाज को जाति के लाइंस पर बांटना डॉग व्हिस्लिंग नहीं है. ये कहना कि वेल्थ रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होगी, जिसका जितना हक है उनसे छीना जाएगा और बाकियों को में बांटा जाएगा. Is this not dog whistling? For a man who wears Burberry t-shirts, for a man who has stock market investments worth ₹8 crore, as per the last election affidavit, has numerous immovable properties and assets, is it fair for him to talk about redistribution? Padmaja, the scarier part, again, I'm answering your question. The problem is Rahul Gandhi is not talking about economic inequality as we understand. He's saying my economic inequality understanding stems from the division of caste within the society, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to tear down Hinduism to its last shred by doing a caste census and then talk about redistribution. Where is the wisdom in that?
Okay, let me, before Sanjay Jha and Mr. Gandhi, Mr. Pugal Gandhi of the DMK, not the Mr. Gandhi, respond. Nija Chaudhary, what do you make of this? This messaging, the time at which it comes, and whether it is going to stick?